So what we need to work out is we're using little microphones today because we've got a fan on and we're down here and the reception's a bit iffy. So Nick has apparently wired us up for sound and we're hoping it's working, that you can hear us properly even with all the interference. Is it working okay?
Yes, I don't think hold on.
Thank you. Sizzle, come. Sizzle. Go there, lie down. Down. Good girl. Down.
That's all right, isn't it?
Good girl.
Alright, there we go. Are you not coming to share? No. He's left. We've been left to our own devices. I'm getting this.
You don't have to share that one now.
I'm going to shove it on then.
There we go.
So look at us moving with modern technology and all that.
And all that.
Yeah. So.
Did you pick up the mail at all?
That was the mail.
That's the whole mail?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. How come I don't even get junk mail anymore?
I don't know, but how come I won't even get a feeding here? Right. A lot of wind. That's because we've got the fan on. Because apparently there's a lot of wind, darling. A lot of wind.
You know what it was? I should have brought the...
Do you want to turn the fan down a bit?
I should have brought the furry nuts then.
Right, okay, but do you want to turn the fan down a wee bit? Can I borrow your phone? Thank you. See, technology, honestly, it is not our friend. Where's that Facebook thing? Facebook. There it is. So, is it on and off then? Okay, that's fine.
You have to turn it off.
Alright, let's just be brave and turn it off. Be brave and Right, so there we are. So maybe that's better for sound for everybody. So
that's got a mister attached to it.
I know, but where do you attach the misty bit?
Oh, I know. You have to hook it to a hose.
Well, you know the trouble we caused with water and the electricity in this joint.
I know. We don't want to try that part again. But that's how it works. So you blow down a hose.
Where's Janine then?
She's leaving. She's going home. So today is Tuesday. It's been Tuesday all day.
Is that what it is?
It is totally Tuesday.
It's a hot Tuesday.
Thank you. Even though you wore your fleece this morning.
I wore my sweater all day.
Yes. But you're looking very summery now. So this morning, we were just getting ready for our visit.
That's true.
And they cancelled because it was far too hot. So I don't blame them. And then it was a bit peculiar because what happened with the water and the fire department and the electricity is there seems to be a problem over at the sink that's outside the ice house. And
people were getting shocked.
Yes.
Yesterday and today.
Yes.
And I was not aware of it until today.
Yes.
It should have been addressed immediately. You don't want electricity wandering around.
No, especially with water and lots of dry.
Well, that was what was, probably confusing the whole thing, was the water with that yellow hose. It seemed to be when you turned the yellow hose on, people got shocked at the sink across the yard. It was just one of those things that you just wouldn't let go. And I knew that I was going to be in trouble if I just plain made a decision on my own, because I'm just not supposed to do that. So I said, the hell with it, and made the decision, and called the fire department and said, wait a minute, we got an errant electrical current going around here, and we don't know what's going, I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know what's happening.
Well,
so they were thrilled to come out and play with the dogs and play with the puppies and try and figure out the electric current, and they couldn't figure it out, so they shut us off.
Yes.
Which is fine. So that's shut off until somebody figures out what's the problem.
Yeah, and I did actually.
You're not an electrician, are you?
Absolutely not.
No, I've been known to electrocute people.
Oh, don't do that. No, we won't do that. I've been electrocuted.
Do you know? Right, actually, Nick, let's just be totally and utterly upfront about this. The reason I no longer vacuum is because Nick wired up the socket wrong, and I used to get an electric shock every time I plugged the vacuum in. And then, quite frankly, I thought vacuuming is bad for me.
That's
so I
right.
stopped.
Well, cooking too.
That's it, cooking.
You cooking,
Yeah.
get rid of the cooking thing.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
You can't win. Sometimes
No.
you just can't win.
No, definitely.
Anyway,
not. But the fire department, I spoke to the fire gentleman as well, and he said that was the right thing to do. He said because you don't want water, electricity, and a barn full of hay.
anything, and they are connected underground.
Yeah.
You know, the electricity out of that building comes from the laundry building, which is tied to the barn.
Right. Where's our breaker boxes then?
What?
Where's the fuse boxes then?
In that building, I believe.
In the laundry.
And then it may have it should have its own breaker box too,
Okay.
but it's coming out of the laundry building.
Right. So
I remember the hole that we dug to get it across, and that 46 that's painted on the wall there is because 46 from that corner is where the hole in the ground is to turn it off.
Right. Okay. So essentially, the fire department won't turn the electricity back on in the ice house because they deem it unsafe.
That's true.
And at which point, obviously, with this weather, there's obviously a concern with the AC. But I did ask Diane if they had enough space with air conditioning for the dogs that they has, and she said they're fine over there, and the dogs that their personal dogs are also okay. So that's fine, because unfortunately, I was just thinking if we had any space that we could have offered,
Right.
and we don't have any space because we're short the Deagle.
That's right. That's what happens when when you've got a plan and it's working around here, and the Deagle House was part of it.
Yeah.
That was part of the heat system.
Yeah.
If we lost the heater, we were going to pack in dogs in that Deagle House and the cellar and
Yeah.
they don't do well in cold or hot.
Oh.
So, we need all the facilities we can get, and I don't know, it's crazy.
Yeah. So,
To demolish the kennel in the barn was bizarre to me, and then to demolish the Deagle House was criminal.
yeah. So, but I think they've got a lesser number of dogs now, so they're all covered and they're safe. So,
I think so.
I think one of the things, particularly there's another 2 days of fantastically hot weather coming in. This is only June.
This wasn't it.
It's going to be 93 tomorrow and 92 the following day.
What's it now?
91. It
That's
was
not too bad.
92 or 93 though. It's just cooled off a bit.
That's not too bad.
What?
I mean, we're doing well.
Yeah, we're doing fine. We are doing fine. It's just a bit.
Well, my car's air conditioned, so
So
when
you're
the
okay.
sheriff's the family all got in the car and ride around circle.
Circles. Like wagons. So that worked out fine. It's just, I suppose these things crop up. That's what happens. So the people who were coming obviously cancelled because of the heat.
Yeah.
And I don't blame them because it is really,
Those were two great big fire trucks, though.
they were very big fires.
Very big fire trucks. I didn't ask for them. I just said, send me, one guy, I want to pick his brain.
Yeah.
And they sent me 5 guys, but all of a sudden I said, wait a minute, the fire department is a source of big, strong, healthy guys. And why aren't we tapping them on their day off?
Because a lot of them have other jobs on their day off.
I know. Well, why aren't they here, sort
No,
of?
paid jobs.
Oh, big job?
Paid jobs.
Oh,
Yeah. So,
we can't do that.
no, can't do that. Good idea, though. So, that's,
Some of them have to have a day off somewhere.
yeah. Now, and then Jeanine and I went down to Shep's for our afternoon smoothie and court session, as one does, and that went very well. So that's fantastic. And then, oh, you've got a letter. You have to open it.
This is it, the whole thing, huh?
I forgot the questions last night. Now we're not opening letters. What else are we supposed to do?
Oh, it's stuck to the table.
I told you these were a bit sticky. It's so humid. The table, the varnish that's on the table isn't drying very well. So by the time we stand up, we'll take half the varnish with us. But hey.
Everybody was painting around here, 3 hours ago.
I know.
Here's one of those.
Well, thank you very much, Jan. Got to not lose that. Glasses? Mine are yours?
Mine are mine. I can't read this thing. Okay. The sum of all the numbers on a roulette wheel is 666.
Oh.
Is that true?
Don't know. I've never been gambling.
That's a big high number to get to. Bifocals are God's way of saying, keep your chin up.
That's true.
I like that one. A thief on the lam was arrested soon after liking a copy of his wanted poster on Criminal Stoppers Facebook page.
I have actually heard that before.
Have you?
Yes.
Wow.
It was a bit silly, really.
Huh. Okay, well, we got some food pickers to play with.
Yes, so thank you, Jan. And anything else happened today?
That was enough.
I know, it's been quite a busy day.
I rode around the car for a very long time.
Yeah, you need a golf cart with AC.
I know.
That's what we're missing in our life.
I know. The big golf cart has a heater.
Not for this weather.
No.
Need it
I don't know why on earth I put that on there.
Was that a retrofit? Did you put that on after you'd bought it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
It's a tiny little heater thing. The size of a Kleenex box.
Does it work, though?
No.
No.
Well, you put your hands on it, but your hands to be warm. But
Well, nothing nicer. So let's have a wee look here and see what our questions are. I'm hoping the sound was a bit better because Nick gave us all these little microphony thingies. I'm saying I'm hoping the sound was a bit better because Nick gave us all these little microphony things that do things.
I thought you said something about somebody coming to visit.
Oh. Yes, I've got people coming to visit tomorrow.
Do you?
Yes, but not a big visit, just 3 people.
Well, that's enough.
And
maybe more than we cope with anyway,
yeah.
depending on what happens tomorrow.
And I think there's a visit going out tomorrow as well, but it's in the centre. So there's somebody going out, and I've got 3 people coming in.
Where is it going? I think it's Woburn.
I think it Woburn right there. That rings a bell. So that'll be in the morning.
We're going to the place where there's a sign on the door that Bill Cummings supports charities.
Mm-hmm.
And we got to get. The reason he stopped doing Service Dog Project was we were not local enough.
Right.
Well, by God, we're local now. So I think we need to have somebody tell Mr. Cummings.
Who's Bill Cummings?
Huh?
Who is he?
He's a guy that owns an awful lot of property, like things on 128, and great big shoe factories that are now other stuff.
Nicholas.
that are now the Beverly Hospital Wound Care office is in one of his buildings.
Is it?
Yeah.
And he's got that massive building down in Beverly?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's enormous.
Cummings Center.
That's the one.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't
I know
it?
that one.
Yeah. So.
Near the hospital.
Mm.
Yes.
Which I know very well, that hospital.
Yes.
Like, I've only lived here for 12 months, but I know that hospital really well.
Yes. Yes, you do. Right. So apparently the sound is better. So I'm hoping that's going to work. And the sound is much better without the fan.
So this is going from me to this little box.
It's going, there's a little thing.
A little box thing on there. And putting it out over the airwaves.
The thing I don't know is if they can hear me, because I'm not near one of the microphones. So it goes.
Can you hear him?
It goes from there to there via Bluetooth, and that's how it works.
So the sound from you is not good, but your microphone is maybe pointing that way a wee bit.
So what I should do is put this on my nose.
Exactly. But then if you're going to wear it on your nose, I want this one dedicated to me then.
Wait a minute here. Let's investigate a little bit further.
Yes, it is, Tori.
You just hold it.
I could just hold it?
Yeah. I think that bit there is actually where the mic is. That bit.
That little thing?
Yeah, I think so.
It's the other end. It's that end there.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't believe I'm having to tell you which end's the speaky ends.
And actually, I've got some big fluffy pieces.
I know what you mean.
That go on the end. They're little things that are designed to fit on the end.
So you can't hear the wind blowing.
So I forgot about those. I can bring those next time.
Apparently you're fine as well.
There you go.
I know
Here
nothing.
I are.
Yes.
How's that?
How's Carlene sounding now?
How's Carlene
We're just
sounding?
getting there. So Joe, the court's fine. So that's good.
What?
The court is fine.
Maybe it's you. Maybe it's just the way you sound.
True.
Yeah?
That's nice.
I have a very deep voice.
You do, yeah. You got like one of those voices from somebody in an old Western movie.
That's yeah. I know.
Get off my land. That's what you'd say, like, or something
No,
like that.
the phone is away. I'm probably closest to the phone, and Carlene's on the other side of me.
Maybe it could be a settings thing in the app. Maybe I've got the gain on one microphone higher than the other or something like that. You know how you get gain on the mic?
The lights are really lovely.
Yeah.
The lights are beautiful, aren't they? You admired them last night.
They are fun.
And I'm going to go out tonight when it gets dark and play with the modes, because apparently you can have them twinkling and...
Oh my goodness, that is
Oh,
so you. What is he like?
Well, no, somebody asked me to do it. I think it was...
Somebody who was out of their mind.
I think it was Fugan.
Well,
I think Fugan sent them.
Fugan sent them.
Yeah.
Right. So
We have an awful lot of Fugan stuff around
I
here.
know.
Every morning I have my breakfast on a plate given to us by Fugan.
I know, it's lovely.
So we'll... I'll try them out. I'll send out a little message before I'm going down to do it, so you can all come. You can all tune in and see the lights show. It's a pity we can't do it in colour.
Do you know what we could do? We could put a screen up, and we could put a movie on, and it has to be a silent movie though, and we can all enjoy a movie as well while we're at it.
Well, you know, I've got a projector in the house.
Oh, here we go.
It's very bright. It's a very good projector, actually. And if we set up something down here to get it cool enough, we could watch a movie.
Yep.
In the TeaTime.
You're not getting me out of a nice building to come down here in the bug and watch a movie.
No, but if we can get it cool.
Cool.
If we can get the cooling sorted out.
You got to spray water to get it cool.
That's fine.
I ordered 20 some odd spray bottles.
Oh, did you?
It'll be delivered tomorrow. I'm not taking a chance.
Well, we can try. That would be a good idea, actually. We could build a cinema down here.
Oh my goodness.
You want to know what's wrong with this building? Let me tell you what's wrong with this building.
Right.
You know, this is intellectual now. You're going to have to pay attention. You know how a 2x4 is not 2 inches by 4 inches.
Yeah.
Because they've taken a quarter inch off each side. Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's a half inch down. Well, all the nails and things I had when I was working around here in general were all set for that 1.5 inches by 2.5 or whatever, 3.5. And then I ran into these boards, which are full sized. These are actually 2 inches by 6 inches. See them?
Mm-hmm.
And I did not.
Not these ones.
Not those. Those are store-bought ones. Those are the ones in the ceiling, up high. Those ones. Those are actual 2 inches by 6 inches.
Yes.
Actually milled out to that size. Well, if you start using nails that were meant for
The wider ones?
No, those are the narrower ones.
The narrow ones, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's definitely wider than a normal 2x4.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. It's just a full-size one.
I know, I'd never realized 2x4s weren't actually...
No, they're not.
No, they're
2x4.
smaller than that.
And if you want to put two together to make a decent post, you have to put a 1/2 inch plywood between them. And then that squares it up and then they're fine. You think about that.
Whose idea was that?
Somebody who decided that
Must have been somebody Scottish, I tell
you
you.
have to pay it to the whole 2x4.
So,
But it seems to be holding up.
It is, but the only place it gave out was one of those A-frame things.
Yeah.
And it was my nails being too short.
They qualitize.
So in the course of the 20 years or so that this has been up here, I had somebody go back with a whole bunch of nails and longer nails and just put 1 or 2 nails here or there to try and get the whole thing to stand up.
and it's still standing.
It is still standing. I can remember walking on the ridge of this.
Oh. Well, it must have been hot weather when you were doing this as well, because it's the iced tea tent.
That's true. The iced tea tent.
So, Sizzle's down here on a raised dog bed. The other 2 dogs are, Nick, you'll drop it. What are you doing?
I was showing them Sizzle. Oh, God.
And the other 2 dogs are up in the house with the AC. They go back and forward to the pond and then they go back in. And so Betty is trying desperately to get here, which is super. And if we can help, and if you need Nick to meet you halfway or come down and get you, just
Why
let
didn't
him
you
know.
take one of those 4-letter words?
MBTA.
Uber.
Uber.
Ubers.
Yeah, she talked about an Uber. I don't know how many Ubers they have in there. Listen, I think we should let Betty try and figure out what she's comfortable with, because everybody has been, including me, giving her suggestions about how she might travel from the Cape to Goldy's farm.
There's a trail.
And
I bet nobody suggested that.
well, no, I wouldn't think so. No.
If she wants to hike,
Yeah.
there is a trail
Yeah.
that goes from Cape Cod to Cape Ann, and that passes right by here.
Is that the rail trail? No?
No,
No.
no, it's right out that white gate on A.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Okay.
I think she probably fancies making it sometime this summer, so that might not be the best idea. I'm not sure. I don't know how fast Betty is, but it would take me a while to do that.
So-
I think the other thing was she was looking for the name of a hotel,
Well, that would be the Ferncroft.
the Ferncroft. Where's that?
Would be one of them. It's down where 95 and Route 1 cross. The 466 restaurant.
I think I know where you are, yeah. It's called the Ferncroft.
Yeah.
It may be. I don't know what it's called now. And there is another one, Best Western, that a lot of people stay in.
Yeah.
That's down another block or so, half mile.
All I know is that Janine and Elizabeth do not recommend the Motel 6. Because they stayed there at one of their last trips, and apparently it was a little bit sketchy.
It was a bit sketchy. Yeah.
Okay.
Including the inebriated man I had propping up my door.
And that wasn't me, by the way.
No. But he'd gone by the time we got up early in the morning, so that was good. Apparently those lights switched themselves off. They're solar, aren't they?
Yeah,
They
they're
swi-
solar. I
they-
think they either
went off at 3:30 this morning.
go off when they run out of power, or they go off when the light
They
comes
go
back
off
on.
when they feel like it. Till we figure out how to
Yeah.
work them.
Yeah, I think they probably 3:30. They probably ran out of power. I think.
Have we lost the remote control yet?
I didn't know we had a remote control.
Oh, we do.
Oh gosh, you're joking.
No.
No, because she sent a remote control holder.
Right, well, nobody told me about the remote control.
It's in plastic.
It's in
Maybe
the
in the
box.
refrigerator there? Is that where Janine would have put it?
Right. Now, I'm just checking for any questions.
Mm.
Thank you for the thank you cards because we
There we
desperately
go.
need
See
them.
how
The
That's
system
super.
works.
Sam did send misting fans, and we've got those.
We got a remote control.
we had directions to the remote control.
I don't know who repairs the electrical issue.
Judy was sitting there trying to read them, and they were in Chinese or something.
Gosh, might be able to
I think
change
what
the programs from the house.
I think when everything settles down and everybody's in their respective places in December, all the infrastructures will come back in, and we'll get everything going the way we would like it to go. And they'll get their selves all settled and going the way they want them to go as well, which is super. Oh, Grace was on the tea tent roof apparently clearing the snow at one point.
She was. She was up there. There was 2 foot of snow and Grace, and it didn't fall apart.
It's amazing. Nick, where's your fluffy boy?
He's in the house.
He's in the house.
Drying off.
He's been swimming in his tiny pond.
God, this is straightened up here. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Those bricks around the edge, those are all fire bricks,
Yes.
You know that part, okay?
Yes.
What the hell with it? I don't know what's in that big pot. Used to be, it was full of Chinese toys. It was in the closet upstairs.
Has anybody checked in the big pot?
No, I haven't lately myself.
I'm not sure I want to check
It
in the
had
big
Chinese checkers and it had a whole bunch of boxed toys. And it was upstairs in the laundry building,
pot. Oh.
in that
Okay.
room.
Shh. What is it? What's she barking at? What does she see?
What are you
I think
talking
she saw-
about?
I think she saw the unicorn.
Oh, it's probably a unicorn.
No, it's ZD running around.
Why is
Barking.
ZT running around?
No, it's
He's down in the pond.
They're in the house.
ZT's there, no, I think it's-
ZT's in the house.
Who?
ZT's in the house.
No. ZD's running around a black and white dog down there. Oh no, that's the baby hot donkey.
Oh, thank God.
That's a black donkey running around
Yes.
mother.
That's better. That's what
I
we're
got the
looking
right
for.
combination.
Black and white. So
Oh.
we're fine. Oh dear. Oh my gosh. Yes. All the dogs and the animals deserve the best, and they'll get it. So that's absolutely super. Yes, Motel 6 are quite the experience, and yep. We had Chance in the Motel 6. That's where
You had
that's
what?
where Chance. What we normally do is, this is terrible. Close your ears. We normally travel on Nick's points, so if we have to fly, we borrow his airplane points, or if we have to stay anywhere, we travel. We stay in the same hotel group that Nick stays in, so that we don't have to pay for it, and he donates that to us. Thank you so very much. And but this time we had a problem. Can you pop that up? Thank you. But we had a problem because we had Chance the puppy, and the hotels that we stay in don't take dogs. So we had to find one that took dogs in Maryland, and that was a Motel 6. But it did the job.
And you had a protection dog.
And I had a protection dog, yes. And Janine had Wanda. I'd Chance,
I
she'd
can't
Wanda.
imagine anybody breaking in and Wanda not
No.
dealing with them.
No, I don't think that would be problematic at all in any way, shape, or form. So that was good. So anyway, it's going to be another hot day tomorrow, and we're just going to get on with it.
Oh,
What?
I'm excited. You finally got my scale back in the house. That is an antique doctor scale with the things you slide back and forth, and it looks like it's working perfectly. It's a little bit rusty.
I'm not sure. I don't think it's working perfectly at all.
Makes
Well,
it
you just
very
didn't like
heavy.
the result.
I dispute the official verdict on my weight, which was more than I've ever weighed. So
Well, the thing is, it has an adjustment to it that you don't seem to be in line with at all.
yeah,
It's a weight at the other end, and you move it back and forth to make it balance. And
strange.
then you get it
because-
balanced, then you all set, and then you go.
It's strange because I don't know, that high weight reading seems to have coincided with I don't know, my clothes are feeling tighter and
Well, that's it. I've got a
Things like
regular
that.
scale, and what I will now do is I will put that regular scale next to the other one.
yeah. I'm
You
pretty
put
sure
one
it's
foot on
accurate.
each one.
There you go and stand in the regular
I've
digital
got a
scale.
target to make by the end of the year.
Why is that?
Dr. Kimson said I had to lose 10 pounds. Yeah, and I think I've actually put on 10 pounds. So now I've got to lose 20 pounds.
So
Yeah.
somebody said women would lose weight faster if they could assign the weight to other women. Like if I want to get rid of 10 pounds, I could give it to her, and then she'd
Yeah,
weigh
it's
10
Don't be
pounds
giving it
more.
to me. I've got more than enough.
It's like carbon credits. Yeah.
It's Janine
Yes.
we want to focus on.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
I would actually help Janine out. She'd be appreciative.
That's too bad she took off.
Oh, she's got things to do back at home. She's got the horses over in Olaf's.
Anyway, I consider myself, I'm overweight, but I identify as slender. So I'm trans slender. I'm
Who
trans
identified
slender.
you as slender?
I didn't.
No,
I said
yeah.
I identify as
Right,
slender.
you're going to get banned again.
I'm not.
You are.
I'm not slender, but I identify as slender. I'm trans slender.
Yeah.
There we go.
I'll look for there's two of those.
You have no
remotes.
beer belly.
He doesn't drink beer, that's why.
Well, you can make a belly with a lot of other things besides beer.
Like meatballs and cake and ice cream.
There is that.
smoothies.
I'm about to buy into the ice cream department. That ice cream I had today was
That Kit Kat ice cream
that was good. It's in a cake, the normal
cone.
cone cake. It's ice cream, and then it's dipped. The top of it is dipped in chocolate.
Is it chocolate ice cream that's inside it, though?
No, it's vanilla ice cream inside
Is
it,
it vanilla
and the
ice cream?
very inside center is a string of oozy chocolate.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that.
Does it have wafer in it? Because a Kit Kat's got wafer in it.
Not wafers.
No?
Nick, you need
Wait,
to
the
you need
cone
to
is
find
it?
a second remote control. There's two of those, apparently, and there's two attachments as well. That much I do know. Oh, I tell
Is
you.
it time for me to go back up to?
Yes, we all need to go back up. Otherwise, we're going to get heat stroke.
Yes.
Heat stroke, I can tell you.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll be back tomorrow in the same condition as we are today, hot and yucky.
Well, we might stay up in an air-conditioned building.
Yes, which would have been sensible.
Huh?
Which would have been sensible.
Yes.
Yes, but look at us being brave. Maybe a bit too brave.
Janine was so proud of.
Yes, I know.
I don't understand how the goats are going to stay in that area.
Exactly. I think we might be deploying a wire at some
Wire.
point because
You better deploy something.
yeah, because goats don't stay where they're not
Because if a
supposed to
goat's
be.
head fits, the whole goat fits.
Yes. Or if a goat thinks its head's going to fit, the rest of them are away. Oh, and the goat with the limping foot. So I checked him last night and I went down and I decided to help his abscess on the way a bit. So I've cleared that out. I've trimmed back his hoof. And while I was doing that, I recognised another goat and he's limping a bit as well. So I'm going to give him a day or two and we'll see. Dr. Parrott is coming on Thursday because our Flower and Wilbur, they missed their rabies injections last time when we did everybody because they weren't here. So he's coming just as a routine to do them. So he'll have a look at the goat as well if we've still got a problem. So that's us all organised with happy goats. Well, apart from the one who's I helped this morning.
So that's all you're starting.
I'll take that up. Right, so I'm going to turn this off now. Oh.
I'm going to try and get back in my golf cart.
Okay, night-night, everyone. See you tomorrow.